Hello, Cancer, and welcome. And let us begin with the Knight of Swords. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. I love that card. Wheel of Fortune. The Ten of Wands. The Moon. So two really nice power cards there. Excuse me. The Two of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit. Ooh, and Judgment. So you have 4 power cards in your reading, Cancer. So with that, let's see here. So, wow, I don't even know where I want to start. Well, let's start with your action because you do have a couple of those. So with the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands is talking about being aware of how much time you spend with your own life and your personal goals, things that you want to accomplish for yourself, and then the work part of your life that you have to do in order to be able to do those other things, but just learning how to and be aware of how to balance them and making sure that you do. So Cancer, it's in your nature to be very tenacious and really work towards something and be, very possessive of your goals and what you want. But you've got to be careful because that sounds like a real recipe for becoming a workaholic. You don't want to do that. And this week, Spirit's reminding you not to be that. So make sure you are giving yourself and your personal life, your emotional life, make sure you're giving that proper care. And then with your Two of Wands, we're talking about working with a reliable partner. So here we are talking about your romantic life and the fact that you probably are keeping a better watch on your balance between work and personal because your reliable partner is more than likely the person that you care for, the person that you love. So having that, knowing that helps a little bit, and making big decisions, all of the things that are happening for you in that realm, in your financial realm, oddly enough, are also building a stable and optimistic vantage point because you're involving someone who cares about you and you care about them. So I'm just feeling like a reliable partner could be, your coworker. It could be your boss. It could be a lot of things, but in this case, I'm really feeling like it's your love interest. It's your partner in life that's helping you balance your work life and your home life. So since we were talking about boss and all those things, let's look at your pentacles. Your Ten of Pentacles is talking about being aware of how your family treats money, how your past, how you're stable and secure abundance because of how you have been trained to handle money. So in this case, I'm still thinking it's your family and home right now, not like your childhood past and your parents, but how you and your life partner, you and your significant other, how do you handle money? And again, because this is the person who's helping you, make sure that you're not working too much, making sure that you are keeping that balance between work life and home life. Definitely feeling like that Ten of Pentacles is saying, absolutely, this person is helping you to handle money well, to make sure that your financial goals are secure and your financial stance is stable and they are that reliable partner in that realm. So they're working between the emotional and the financial realm, and apparently your action, your Two of Wands is definitely saying that person is helping you. Since we haven't really addressed your power cards yet, let's go ahead and look at your Knight of Swords. So your Knight of Swords is talking about a discovery and being aware of what can be, what can happen. Now your Two of Wands also is talking about that same thing, that sense of discovery. So working with that person. So it just seems like really being open to some new ideas, some ideas that are going to cause resolution for you – somewhere. Being able to really get down to the bottom of something, really get in there and discover that sense of discovery. Discover what is necessary. What do you need to make sure that you are resolving your issues? So handling money and handling work, those things are your issues this week, Cancer. Those are the things that you're kind of honing in on and paying attention to, and your partner is helping you with that, and you're balancing your work and your home life. So those things are really really good things to concentrate on, and to realize that you can have good money, you can have good money sense, and not work yourself into an early grave. So that being said, let's look at your Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about being able to just roll with whatever fate has in store for you. Whatever is going on in the world, you continue to turn in a positive forward motion, and yet you're kind of the center of the Wheel of Fortune. So you have a very stable place to sit and watch. You have a stable place to be at, no matter where the wheel happens to stop, or if it does stop, you're just right there with it, just going with it. So again, saying that you are definitely moving forward with all of these things. You are definitely on top of the situation when it comes to the finances, the work world, the emotional world. All of that stuff seems to be just moving along very smoothly. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying, yep, it is. And I'm here to guarantee that it does. Then you have the moon. The moon is very much in tune with your intuition and being able to really hone in on divine communication, and so therefore you're able to kind of see things for what they are, not how they're presented, if that makes sense to you. So being able to see things as they are will give you a lot of insight and give you a lot of ability to be more in control of what's happening in your life, what's happening for you, being more open to interpretation of your dreams, feeling like your higher self is sending you messages through your dreams. So pay attention to what you're dreaming about, Cancer, because that could be the answer to some issues too. That could be helping you keep control. So I know that sounds weird, but yeah, that divine communication comes in lots of ways. So not just when you're awake and you're trusting your intuition, your dreams could be talking to you this week and really giving you some good information and helping you get to the bottom of something that you might not have even realized you wanted to or needed to. Then we have the Hermit. And with the Hermit, we are talking about your sense of inner wisdom, that strength that you have, that you don't need to be around other people. You don't need to have everyone around you all the time. You need a break from that. So this could also be a good time for that. It would definitely help with your finances if you're not ripping and running constantly and out with your friends. So this might be a good time, Cancer, to really regroup, spend that time with that reliable partner and get your ducks in a row, get things going on. So that Hermit is just inviting you to do just that. And then we have Judgment. And with Judgment, this is a time for self-assessment. So again, being invited to tune into your inner wisdom, being more in tune with your higher self, being open to interpretation of your dreams, all of those things leading to self-assessment and being able to say, you know what? I have been very successful with this. This has been very good for me in the past. I want to do more of this. I want to have more of this. And so Judgment is saying, yes, I am paying attention to what I'm doing. I am paying attention to what I've accomplished. And yes, I do want more. And so self-assessment is always a good thing. And it actually is at the end of your reading. So it's saying at the end of all of this, at the end of your week, really sit back, take stock of what you've accomplished this week. I think you will be very pleased and surprised, Cancer. And that is what I'm seeing for you this week. Thank you for joining me, and I want to invite you to join me for your weekly reading. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.